And we're live. Welcome to the couch. It's Tuesday night. You know what that means. I'm Aussie Brick Chick, and he is
Aussie Brick Bloke.
And we're going to be building something from our massive, well, not so massive, but pretty big pile of shame. What are we building tonight?
I think we might build that.
Oh, the thing that he's been wanting to build for weeks now.
Jealous.
It almost looks like you're pointing at me. You're going to build me.
Excuse me?
Hold on. Not that. Not that skilled as a builder.
I actually didn't hear the word build then. I heard something else.
Build. Yeah, if you're going to build me, it has to be in Kale scale, right? As always, we got some of our Lego friends in the background. Phil, aka Darkside Brick.
Hello, everybody.
If you're a Twitch person, check out his Twitch. We also got Dan, the man from New Zealand, from Between the Bricks.
Hello.
Also,
I'm not actually building. I'm tearing down. Is that okay?
Tearing down is perfectly fine. Make sure you also check out his Twitch if you're a person that does Twitch. And last but not least, we got Pilsar.
Hello.
Nice shirt.
All the cool kids on Twitch.
Lucky I chose Batman tonight. We could have been twinning.
Could have been.
What are you doing tonight?
I deliberately didn't wear my Flash shirt because I thought, the odds of one of you wearing it, I won't wear it. So I went with this one.
Nice. Are you building something tonight, Bill?
I am building this bad boy.
Oh, nice.
And I literally just finished something else, but you won't mention it.
Bill goes, here's one I prepared earlier.
So
Am I the only one on the planet that doesn't have one of those yet?
It's well, I need to go buy a second one now, and I didn't realise I needed another one until I built that one. So damn it. But it inspired me so much that I went straight onto the Aston Martin, and that's been sitting here for, when was my birthday? Like 8 months. It's been sitting here for 8 months. So
ever since you had to have it.
Yes. So because of that one, I'm now building that one.
That's a bit backwards, but yeah, cool.
I'm sad because I requested one of those Mustangs in my support, and it was the only thing that I really wanted for myself, and it didn't come because it wasn't available.
Oh.
I know. Be sad for me. Be sad. I'm looking at your one through very green eyes.
Oh,
I'm not
You'll
sad.
enjoy it though. I have not seen a bad review on that model yet.
The only bad thing is the printing on the
tiles.
Yeah, the
tiles. Other than that,
tiles.
Is that just misalignment?
yeah.
Yes.
And I don't think it's as bad as everyone makes out to be. Like, I'm accepting of it. I'll run with it because it's probably straighter than I put on stickers. So
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
Sheila.
surprised that somebody hasn't created a group of tile swapping so that you can all get the same tiles that match up.
yeah, that's true.
Can you show me what you mean exactly, please?
Go on, I'll make you feel better. You're not the only one who doesn't have one. I don't have one either.
I don't want to take away from the builder that built it tonight. So
It's okay, Bill.
I'll see if I can do it without showing much of the car.
Well, I think
Okay.
pretty well, actually.
That's
So
not-
is it alignment or is it the edge to edge that people are complaining about?
It is actually the alignment. One side is a tiny bit up than the start of the next one on every single brick.
so it kind of
Okay.
curves.
But to me, in my eyesight, I don't really have any issues with it. So
Yeah, how close are you going to get to it, eh?
You actually got one that wasn't too bad there,
Yeah,
Bill.
I've seen a lot worse.
okay. But yeah, I waited a while before I got mine. I only bought that about 3 or 4 weeks ago. So maybe it was a different batch to the original. I'm not sure.
Perhaps it'll be interesting to see how ours come out.
I've seen them a lot worse, but you can also swap them around, so you might be able to get more of a linear.
More of a linear instead of some people have some pretty bad ones that are like a bumpy road.
How do they go again?
Blah, 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 blah.
Now, Dan, you've already got me in trouble once, twice, 3 times below me.
It was a very good description. I just wanted to hear that again.
This had nothing to do with boxes.
Oh, that didn't take long.
I can't hear you.
How long have we been live? 10 minutes, and we're back to that. Hang on, I just got to go let my dog in. She's knocking on the door.
All right. Well, while Sean is taking bags out of the box and making an awful lot of noise, now's probably a good time to say hi to everyone who's joined us in the live chat already so far. Better stop clicking on Bill's face. Hello to Johnny G up front and early. Shieldsy1. Justin Gold. Adam Spong sighting in the chat. Martin M, which means there's a task of head there somewhere. Warren G. David H. And I think that's it for now. And yes, we were playing T-shirt bingo. Oh, and hello, Jason Carpenter and Andrew Thornton. I love it how calling people's names out makes them introduce themselves in the chat. Well done. What's that? What the heck is that? Is it a poster?
It's a big acrylic print.
Oh, clever. For a second there, I thought it was a screensaver. Then it moved slightly. I was like, hang on.
I have 20 of them that I'm auctioning off.
Nice. Oh dear, we have a bit of a.
Well, this is just the first page.
Yeah, not the whole book.
It was packed in the box like it was.
Let me chair back. Let me sit back. Hello.
You see.
So it was in the box and I was like, hey, not that hard to put it in. I slide it in.
Yeah.
Put the bags in.
Did it come out all bent over like that? Oh, man.
Just the first page.
Just the first page.
I tell you what, we've had this discussion a lot recently on stream.
Oh,
Stickers are a bit bendy.
stickers are a bit curled.
We've had this discussion a lot. I don't have a lot of complaints about Lego. In fact, very
Mm.
few. But the instruction books and the stickers things is really starting to
Yeah,
get a bit out of control.
It's getting bad, isn't it?
yeah, it is.
It really is.
And unless there's like a reason for it weight wise, I reckon they should put in a cardboard, like a rigid bit of cardboard just to keep, if anything, just the stickers flat.
The Lego sets are going to cost you an extra $20.
The Aston Martin, I don't know if anyone's built that yet, but that comes, the instruction books come in a bag with a bit of cardboard underneath to keep it flat, because you're presented with this nice option should you choose to accept it. But then the stickers are just floating around in the box.
Yeah.
Why couldn't they have come in the bag too?
I can only surmise that those two objects are not made in the same place.
Those two are not made in the same place.
The stickers in the book.
Yeah, this makes sense. But why can't the sticker people send it to the book people for packing?
Yeah.
Oh, you're asking for logic.
I've got one for you. The Tandy 4, the latest one. Everything's in bags. Everything's all packed away. The 4 big cones that make up the front of the Tandy 4 are just floating around loose in the box.
Right.
I wonder if it's something worth making a because you're an ambassador, aren't you, ABC?
I'm a deputy ambassador.
You're kidding.
So
I wonder if it's something worth making a land topic
in one of
discussion
the
about.
perks. Sorry, what was that, Dan?
I was just saying, I wonder if it's something worth starting a land topic about the state of instructions and stickers. I'd be keen to know if, if Lego themselves actually looked into it, how many replacements they've had to send out recently and how much money that's costing them.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely like skyrocketed.
I'd say.
I'm definitely noticing it more and more.
Yeah, me too. And I haven't in the past. That's the thing. I haven't actually really noticed it for my own sets, but I have recently.
Has it been maybe since the China factory came on board?
It's possible.
That was about a year or so ago or more, and I think it's been deteriorating. I don't know if they've got anything to do with packaging instructions or stickers, but the timing seems to marry up.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how far they go into whether they just produce parts and then ship them wherever for final assembly or what. I don't know actually how it works anymore.
No.
It used to be relatively simple, but I don't think it is as simple as it used to be now.
Yeah.
I kind of more noticed it when they started reducing the size of the boxes down, so there's less space,
Yeah.
less like wiggle room in the thing, and that's when all the instructions started getting bent and
Folded.
stickers and
Yeah, but I've seen like you were saying the other day, Dan. Instructions that are like purposely folded.
Yeah.
And somebody like somewhere along the line has like folded them before they've been inserted. So seems a bit. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd be interested to know. Well, actually, sorry, this is just a slight segue, but it comes up to ABB point. Would you like to see the size of the boxes reduced even further?
I don't know.
I don't have an issue with it as long as everything fits. Because I don't keep the boxes, so that really takes up less room in my recycle bin, to be honest.
What about the plastic bags? Do you guys recycle the plastic bags?
I know I should.
Mostly.
See, our recycling now won't accept. They only accept 1 and 2, I think, and these are 5. So,
Yeah.
what do I do now? I can't recycle the plastic bags.
Yeah.
Post them back to Lego.
Wow. At your expense.
Wouldn't cost that much. They're empty.
Oh dear.
Well, I have received Bricklink orders in Lego bags before that have been resealed.
yeah,
I have.
I've seen that too. Like the Bricklink stores will.
Just need to mention Janko, who's been to the Chinese factory, says the sets get packaged in the factory. They're not sent anywhere else.
Well, I don't want to be assumptive, but maybe that's a place to start looking, perhaps.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose the question is this a worldwide problem?
Yeah, and I think that's potentially where a topic on the land would be useful, because you could ask other ambassadors to ask their own communities.
Is it our region or is it affecting the whole world?
Is it an Asian region
Pacific.
problem, Asian Pacific region problem, or is it a worldwide problem?
So, question then for Janko, if he knows the answer, does the China factory provide sets to just the Asia Pacific region, and the Europe factory provide to them, or do they provide certain sets to the entire market worldwide?
That would be an interesting one to know.
That is an interesting question. Yeah, like it could say this factory is going to produce sets A through Z or through F. This factory
what I think.
G through this.
It seems to me like they could easily solve the problem by just putting a rigid bit of cardboard in.
That's what I think.
And yeah, sure, it's an extra bit of plastic. Either put plastic and a cardboard with the sticker just at sticker size, or get a bigger piece that's the size of the manual and put it together like that, so that you're not, because more people are being more discerning and wanting things to be, nice out of the box. You expect an experience that's, higher quality.
Yeah.
From Lego, as a big brand. But I suppose there are people that probably don't care.
I'd say, there would be a fair amount that probably don't, but like you said, there are a fair amount that do. So,
So I suppose it comes down to the weight of how much that group of people within the retail experience that are purchasing things are going to have the impact on Lego saying, we aren't happy. Change things, please.
To be honest, though, I don't think retailers are going to be the ones that'll solve the problem, because Lego themselves are the ones that provide the replacements, not the retailer.
Oh, yeah.
So I
But I
think
mean,
that,
it'd be people complaining to Lego directly, and how many people
Yes.
do that?
yes, I
How
think
many
that's
people
right.
know to do that?
Yeah, which is where they need to look at their statistics and see how many instruction booklets or sticker sheets they're having to replace because they've been trashed in the packaging.
True.
Interesting.
It's a bit deep and thoughtful for a Tuesday.
I know, right?
That's actually one thing I've never ever done, touch wood, is I've never ever had to bring Lego for anything.
You just
Oh,
came.
really?
Yeah, I think I've only ever been missing a part somewhere once, and I either lost it during the build, or it was such a common part that I had multiple of anyway that I just didn't bother. But I don't think I've ever been missing a part or had bad enough instructions to warrant bringing them.
I've had to ask for stickers to be replaced. I
Yeah.
think there was a couple of times where we had instructions that were collectibles, like a collectible booklet type thing that, a page fell out.
Yeah.
But I haven't chased replacements for that. But I did chase, Jurassic World stickers. They were completely folded over. And because they were something licensed, it wasn't going to be, a cheap thing to replace.
Yeah.
And, they were folded in such a way it ruined the stickers. Kind of sucks, when you've got something that doesn't look like much without the stickers and you can't put the stickers on because they're all mucked up.
Oh, yeah, it'd be frustrating for sure.
Yeah.
I've only once ever requested replacement parts, and it was the Simpsons house has a bunch of 8x16 tan plates, and they were loose in the box, and two of them must have been sitting for some time or in some heat somewhere, because two of them were warped in such a manner that even when I built them into the house, they wouldn't stay down. They still warped. And so I even heated them gently in some warm water and tried putting weights on them, and no matter what I did, they just kept warping. So sent them a picture and they just sent them out, no questions. It's the only time.
Yeah.
Never had a missing part.
Michael's Apple says, so far I've never had a new Lego set with missing parts. No, I don't think we've had missing parts.
We thought we've come close a couple of times.
Yeah,
but we've always managed to find the part.
In this
me too.
tower, we actually had a reddish brown plate that was actually deformed. We never actually put in for a replacement part of that because we just grabbed another one out of a collection.
Because it's reddish brown, you just accept it.
Yeah.
Was it deformed from the molding process?
It's kind of hard to. I don't even think I have the part anymore. This is before I really realized that you could, ask for replacement parts.
Because molding deformities are pretty rare.
I don't think it was it was. I don't think it was afterwards. It didn't look like a crush injury or anything like that. It looked like it must have been still warm when it happened. So, yeah. I probably have a picture of it somewhere way, way back in my Facebook if I went looking. But, effort. I'd have to remember where I posted it first. But yeah, it was warped. It was almost like, I don't know, maybe you'd gotten caught in machinery or something.
Yeah, I have no idea.
It was so long ago, he doesn't even remember.
I remember it because I built the CCAL and wow, this isn't normal.
This isn't what we expected. That was like a longer.
It was like a 2x8 plate or something like that. A 2x10 that had a significant bend in it.
So there you go.
We got to, when you think about it, though, for the most part, however many millions and millions and millions of parts that they are chucking out, they're
Oh, it's
Production
amazing.
quality is phenomenal, right?
It's amazing that more slips through the cracks, considering how many parts are made every year.
Exactly. And yeah, and to be fair, and when they do muck it up, they're pretty quick to fix it.
Oh yes, they're super quick to fix it. I've had a few people have complaints about the last series of minifigures where parts or pieces were missing from the packet, and of course Lego can't send out an exact replacement because they're all blind bagged.
Yeah.
One of the most recent stories I read was somebody got offered that they would send 3 blind bag replacements as a sorry, but that they couldn't guarantee that any of them would be the right one.
Yeah.
But that's kind of cool.
It is. So I think if I was a kid and that had happened to me and my mum come back and said, "Oh, they're going to send you 3 more. You just got to wait a few weeks," I'd be happy with that.
Yeah, I know, right? So would I.
It's definitely a nice story of a company going above and beyond.
Yeah. I mean, they don't have to do that.
I think that's why they're such a respected company, is because they do things like that.
Yeah.
I agree.
Jason Carpenter says, I had a deformed mold on the bottom of a City NASA shuttle once and missing a tile from Bane's Batmobile, and that's it out of 1,500 plus sets. That's pretty good odds.
That is.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, deformed parts are very much a rarity, and people collect them actually.
Yeah.
I do have a deformed looking Steve minifigure keyring though.
That's right.
He's missing his leg, I think.
That's
Plus
right.
he has like an actual mold deformity on him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You never rang them about that, did you?
No, I never got round to it.
As in Minecraft, Steve.
As in Minecraft, Steve, yeah.
I wonder how the heck that managed to get through the entire system.
I don't know, and I think I ordered that direct from Lego too, so that was from the online store. So how many hands did that pass before it ended up in my hands?
Well, someone must have picked it too, yeah.
Yes.
So out of curiosity, was that before or after the Australian warehouse?
After, I think.
I was thinking after as well.
Yeah, I think after.
It wasn't that long ago, a couple of months back.
Yeah, definitely after.
Okay.
It's like I've got pictures of it somewhere. Gosh, how long ago was it though?
Keep it. It'll be collectible. Darkside and I are starting a new collectibles trend.
New collectibles trend, huh?
Yeah, we've discovered that brick separators have different numbers on them from different years. So,
Oh, really?
we're going to put it out there that you're now going to have to start getting your brick separator collection. And
as soon as you said that, I was watching the monitors, and Bilson turned around for his separator packet instantly as soon as you said it. What? They got different numbers. Whether he would have caused a tornado in New Zealand or something.
Oh, so do they not?
Yeah, they do. Underneath, they have different numbers underneath and from different years.
You might get 31. Was it 31,510 or something? You might get that a lot.
Oh yeah.
But look at the dates. You get 6th of the 8th, 5th of the 9th. And then you got the copyrights. You've got to make sure they all say copyright 2010.
I just need someone that's half my age to read the numbers for me.
Yeah, I use the Zoom on my phone.
Oh, I can't. I got the chat on my phone.
Get the cat to read it for you.
These 3 are all different numbers. I've got a 4-02, a 3-08, and a 7-07.
See,
Told you.
Okay, I'm going to be adding up all mine, counting up all mine, and writing down what dates I've got, and I'll happily trade with people.
We're going to start a trend, man. Start a trend.
Wow.
If I find a date that's really rare, really rare, $50 for a separator.
I've just increased the value of my collection. What we should have done, though, is we should have everybody else's separators first and then told them about the trend.
Yeah.
That was stupid.
Wonder how many people are actually looking at the separators at the moment.
And then factor in all the different colours and shapes of separators that they've had so far.
You're grey ones and
yeah. You know, they did a green version of that as well.
Yep.
Yes. Dan, I sent you some photos on Facebook Messenger.
Anyone who gets rich from this new collection fad, just let me know where you want to send the royalty check.
50-50, bro. 50-50.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you can have 50-50.
Is that how you received it?
Yes.
55.
It looks like it's been crushed.
Yeah. I don't see how.
It's been crushed.
Yeah, in production. It was probably the from the Aussie warehouse, and someone was out on smoko while it was getting packed and got crushed by the boxing machine.
I have no idea how it possibly could have happened.
Was the other part of the leg in the box?
No.
No.
The other part of the leg was missing.
Wow.
The evidence, guys. I'll never know the difference.
Wow.
One whole leg.
It's not a minor blemish, for crying out loud.
No, and it's got a mark on its head as well. So,
Yeah.
like, there's another like a shock mark around the top of the head where the pin goes in.
Yeah.
So whatever the shock sustained, it didn't mess up the top end of it at all, really. And the claw hands were deformed too, like actually physically deformed.
Wow. You probably ran over it with the forklift and couldn't be bothered going back to get another one.
I have no idea.
Yeah, but they ran over it 4 times. No.
Yeah, well, kind of looks like it. That's terrible. And you didn't ask for a replacement?
No, I just haven't gotten around to it.
Cherie's the sort of customer companies love.
Yeah,
Let's do it one day.
So how long ago was it that you bought it? Oh, no, 6 years. I've still got the receipt, though.
Wait for it. Cherie goes, oh, crap, a receipt. No. Oh, there goes up.
I bought it online, so the receipt is like forever. Yeah.
That's right, actually. You just check your credit card details.
Well, no, I bought it from Lego.com, so they have the invoice.
Oh, yeah. Even better.
It's even easier to lose.
Do you think, though, when you ring them up and you go, look, I've got this key ring and it's absolutely munted, and they say, oh, can you send us a photo? And then you send them that photo and they'll be like, yeah, whatever. There's no way we would have had somebody send that out.
Makes you wonder, hey. And then do they put a strike against your name and address?
Yeah.
Claimer.
And saying that, it's not like you could do that to it and then salvage it to make it useful again. So you had two. It's pretty stuffed.
Yeah, you're not going back.
No, you're not making double.
No,
but you could put it in a mock next to a zombie, and that's the Steve that got attacked.
Oh, you can even do that because, like, the anti-stud on the bottom of the foot is all you can't.
Looks like the bottom of his foot's been through a crusher.
Terrible.
Steering.
But I don't have dropsies on YouTube.
Sean's showing off. He has steering.
Boop,
Boop, boop, boop, boop. He's easily amused.
Yeah.
I did
sounds
that
like
ages last night when I was building mine.
Next step with a motor in it. Oops.
Oh,
This
we
is
got a
what I
serious question in the chat. David H asked, "What's the process of becoming an exhibitor at a show?" Depends on the show you're talking about, because not all shows are created equal, my friend.
Contact the organisers in the first instance would be my advice.
Yes, because you need to find out what the expectations are of the show that you wish to apply for, because some shows have more stringent what do you call it,
Guidelines.
Criteria.
what they accept and what they do not accept. Okay. Tweed heads, huh? Okay. You're probably best to speak to the organisers of brick events directly in that instance. Generally speaking, your best bet is to have something that's your own creation and not just a bunch of sets, unless you've got something that's collectible or old or highly prized or curated.
You just don't do something better than theirs. I don't like that either. In general, I mean.
Or a thing they've already done.
Yeah.
Extremely general there. Hey, Bill.
Yeah, extremely general. But yes, David, I would suggest that you just contact Brick Events directly, and they will give you a more specific guideline to follow, so that you hopefully find yourself accepted. Anyway,
More than what I was expecting to be said. So
hey, what? Sorry.
it was a lot nicer than what I thought was going to get said.
God, we're live now.
I know.
But yeah, if it's a mock, you should be okay. But yes, definitely double check with the organizers as to what the guidelines are, because they do tend to change. Okay, what do we got?
Yep. The other thing too, and I might be speaking out of turn here as well, but get involved with your local lug group as well, and learn off people that have been into displays and exhibitors before, and get involved with the lug displays and exhibits.
Yeah, I do believe David is a local to Queensland. Hence,
Yeah.
he's a clear lugger, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, he is in the lug. That's cool.
Yeah. Stephen Reynolds says, "Hey guys, what thickness gone now?" We have this niggling cough that is kind of hanging around, but we're not sick anymore. Just
No.
you know what I mean.
Not sick, just highly contagious.
Not sick, just highly contagious. Hey, well, at least it wasn't a flu.
I've got a cold. That's why I sound like crap.
Yeah.
I don't.
Jenko sent me a picture. He's been working on something train related. That's very nice.
Tunnel.
Nice looking tunnel.
Big tunnel.
A big tunnel. Then also, I was chatting with Paco, Aussie Brickster, who says hi to everybody. Oh, say hi to everyone for me, because I said, "Oh, look, sorry, mate, I'm in the middle of streaming." I love it, you know, being the go-to person that people ask questions of randomly in the middle of the night. Bonus.
You love it.
I do. Jenkins says, "Oh, it's for Japan." Nice.
You better hurry up then, man. I think
Maybe it's just the tunnel entrance. Maybe he's finished. You don't know. You didn't ask.
it's like 10 days or something until we leave.
Like I said, maybe he was just building a tunnel entrance for Japan.
Yeah, maybe that's his
He's
contribution.
finished. Awesome.
How excited are you for that?
Pretty excited.
Yeah, it would be, eh?
Yes. It's
Phil's so excited he's bouncing out of his skin. Can't you tell?
well, I've got to go away for work all of next week first. So unfortunately, I've got to go spend the week on Hamilton Island.
Oh, what
Oh,
a shame.
I know.
so hard. So
It is.
hard.
And then I get back and I think I go to work for a day and then I'm off to Japan for 2 weeks. So
Oh,
It's a hard knock life.
Yeah, I wish my life stuck like that.
Hard knock life for you.
Isn't Hamilton Island like a holiday place?
yeah, it is. But we got a conference there. So
That makes it lame.
All right. So I can understand now why everyone's giving you grief about how hard that must be for you.
well, it was all right before I quit drinking. It's going to be boring as now.
You get to watch everyone else get drunk.
Yeah.
Get on the beach and get attacked by
crocodiles.
that's what I was thinking. Get attacked by ticks.
Oh yeah,
There's always that to do on Hamilton Island.
that's true.
One of my mates here in Bundy used to be one of the chefs on Hamilton Island,
Oh.
and he always said to us, "If you ever go to Hamilton Island, stay off the beach and don't walk under the trees." It's like, so what? Stay in my room. He goes, "Yeah, that'll be about the safest bet. Otherwise, you will become tick bait." It's like, oh, okay.
The last time we had a conference there last year or the year before, I can't remember. And they told us when we checked in, they said, don't leave your balcony doors open in the hotel. The cockatoos will come in and destroy everything. So anyway, the guy I was bunking with went in the room, opened the doors, went to the bathroom. He was gone all of 4 minutes, came back out, and there must have been 30 cockatoos in the room. And they were literally going through all his bags, all his everything.
Oh,
They
Wow.
just tore stuff up. So, yeah, learned pretty quick to leave the doors open. Closed, I mean. But no, I don't actually see what all the fuss about Hamilton Island is personally. There's much more beautiful spots in Queensland.
Is someone drinking or bumping up something up against their unbelievably sensitive new mic?
I think Dan's in his own little universe.
No, I'm just listening. Can you hear my mouse moving around?
Yeah.
Really?
Is it a corded mouse or a cordless?
Cordless?
You must be just bumping the microphone legs with it.
No, not even close.
Do you lift it up off the table as you move it?
Sometimes.
That's what I'm hearing then.
It is on a just on a wooden table that I don't have a mouse pad under it.
Yep, that's what I'm hearing then.
My goodness, Dan, what microphone that have you got that picks up everything so much?
Oh, Alex farted the other day on stream and everybody heard it.
Yep.
Straight up.
Well, what brand is it?
You got to tell the whole story before you go talk about the brand.
It was given to me by the guy that supplies my mugs because my sound quality was so rubbish. So he gave me. I have to get the box. Hang on.
What?
But did you tell him it wasn't the sound quality? It was your accent?
Hey, I'll have you know that the New Zealand accent has been voted the most sexy accent in the world.
Get through it.
Yeah, I heard that bullshit somewhere.
That's the only thing sexy about me, that's for sure.
Dan decided to demonstrate the sexy accent on his stream last week, so he put a box over his head so no one could see him.
Because that makes it more sexy, you see, with a box. Just like right now. See, the sexiest thing on my on the stream right now is this microphone box.
Something Magnus. Doesn't sound like a microphone name. Sounds like something else.
Strix Magnus.
It definitely feels like something else. But yeah,
Magnus by Asus.
it makes a huge difference to his voice.
It's so sensitive. I need to probably tone down the sensitivity somehow.
You need to actually listen back on one of your streams, dude, for when you do bump the microphone, because it sounds like someone's hit the side of your toilet. You get that reverb and that hollow whoa after you bump.
Go again, Phil?
Yeah, I'm not doing that again.
Oh,
It doesn't worry me because you can't clip YouTube, so you learn.
YouTube. Okay. Challenge accepted.
YouTube doesn't have a clip function.
It doesn't have a clip function, but I have the skills.
I've seen you build Lego. I'm feeling safe.
I think I might go through all the live streams and find all the Philisms.
Oh, I've got enough of those already. Don't worry. I have people clipping me 24 hours a day on my stream. I've done more than enough embarrassing things.
Oh my gosh. Wouldn't people have a field day if I twitched?
Oh, yes.
I'm so funny I don't even realize it.
There'd be a box clip every 5 minutes.
Have you seen what Phil does on Twitch?
I think I've seen a few bits and pieces here and there.
What I do?
Bless you.
sorry. Didn't have time to mute it.
I don't do anything fancy on Twitch. Dan does more fancy, weird stuff than I do.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, okay.
Dan just has more weird hands.
Sorry? Oh, my kitchen mitts. Thank Martin and Tassa for that. They came up with that idea, and I went, yeah, okay, that shouldn't be too hard. And then my wife thought, well, I can make it harder. How about you build with a pair of tweezers? And I told her where to go. There's no way in hell I'm going to try and do a whole build with a pair of tweezers.
Oh, I have to laugh that Bricktask does tongs.
Yeah, with tongs. He's mad.
That would be funny though.
I suggested that one.
That was nice too. We told him to get a pair of rubber tips and tongs. And he went out and got those. He said, oh, this is so much easier. It's like, of course it is, you fool.
Well, when I suggested tongs, I just assumed we would have rubber tip tongs.
So how come I get grief for saying deck and you guys can say tips and it's okay?
Tips?
Tips?
See what I mean?
Tips? What's
you guys are the ones talking about rubber tits.
Tip. Sorry, but I said that with a p sound, not a...
You don't get in trouble for saying deck. You just get shit for saying deck.
No, I do, yeah. But you guys are, it's okay if you talk about rubber tits.
Anything worse is a cardboard box.
I'm just going to mute myself because I need to pour some Lego into a bag. I don't want my microphone to upset anyone.
Oh,
no, because it will be loud. So I'm just going to mute myself for a second.
Cut you out mid-sentence. Oh dear.
Dear, oh dear.
I should have rephrased that to I'm going to try to pour Lego into a bag.
Pour it all over the table and then put it into the bag one piece at a time. Is that what you meant to say?
Can't make it out, Dan. What was that? What did you say?
I think he might be muted.
Yeah.
I think.
You think he might be muted?
I did. I muted myself.
You did.
There's so much cool, shiny chrome in the Aston Martin. I love
Oh, yeah.
it.
Oh, shiny,
Oh.
shiny.
It's shiny.
Sparkle, sparkle.
Yeah. Shiny stripe like a Lego. Love it.
For a game of how long will it take Dan to realize?
You mute me. Are you muting me?
She has the
I
power.
unmuted myself. Ah, can hell. I was like, am I going crazy? I muted myself twice.
You're in special company, Deans. He's ain't ever done that, James, before.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry. I'll get kicked out of the group shortly.
I used to do it to Tim all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, so you have the power to mute people. I didn't know that.
Oh, yes.
She does.
I have the master control.
Thought I was going crazy for a minute.
No, you were going fully crazy for a minute.
Thought, I'm sure I unmuted that twice. Don't say anything. Don't look like an idiot. Too late.
Too late. Oh.
Yeah, we were all laughing at you, so I mean with you.
Ah, what's new? What's new? I don't mind. I'm the butt of your sheep jokes. I get it.
Steve, I don't mute and boot. Booting's too final. Oh, and speaking of Steve, I wear my Batman shirt, Steve. I won't be touching the print this week, though. Oh, hello, Justin Gold from Austria. That's new.
You're streaming,
Been around a while.
you're streaming from Austria now, Sheree.
Streaming to Austria.
Don't
Not from Austria, to Austria.
you just get around.
Yeah, I know.
Apparently.
Apparently. Steve says nice. He's got a Mario shirt on. Are we playing and what are you wearing?
Commando.
Oh.
Mic drop. Next conversation.
Next.
Whatever you do, do not stand up.
I just meant I've got nothing on under my t-shirt. That's all.
That's what you
I've
say.
actually got new t-shirts. I went to EB Games and brought one of their Star Wars t-shirts. The biggest they have was 2XL, and the goddamn thing fit me. I was ever so happy with myself.
Geez, I don't remember the last time I fit into a 2XL.
It was a couple of years ago for me. So yeah, I was very happy. Chappy.
Michael Zaffel says TMI. Welcome to my friends.
Sharing is caring, mate. Sharing is caring.
TMI what? What was too much information? I don't have anything on under my t-shirt. Sorry, I'm in subtropical Queensland. Way too hot to have anything under your t-shirt.
Yeah.
You're not wearing a singing, mate.
In tandem.
Oh, I don't count the man bra, but
Bill wins. Oh dear.
oh, I feel like being a quick puppy tonight. Is it working?
It's interesting.
This is what I don't get to do on Friday night, so I save it for Tuesday night.
Oh, 6.
Plus, I was on the stream with Dan for 3 hours, so I've already been riled up for tonight.
Oh, so it's all Dan's fault.
Yeah,
Thanks.
okay, we'll go with that.
Yeah, blame the Kiwi.
Why not?
Alrighty.
I got some Kiwis here that don't like to play well as well.
Seems legit.
You're not talking about lovely Arabeth, are you? I suppose you can get away with it. She wouldn't watch YouTube, would she?
No, I'm talking about Nigel and Kraken.
Oh, them.
Yeah.
They don't play nice with each other. They always beat each other up.
Yeah. The sad thing is that they are actually essentially just inanimate Lego.
What?
Yeah, they still beat each other up. I've seen it.
Things that make us go crazy.
I've seen Nigel go all gecko with his beak.
I know, right?
He loses his
He has to stay up there on the top shelf next to Porg and Chick, keeping an eye on him.
He lost his top beak on purpose just to take out Kraken. I saw that. Then all gecko.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now you are making us sound crazy, man.
I just like how they have their own little.
Notice there's not too much effort being put into it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Not even any new Lego announcements to talk about this week. Apart from Ninjago getting a re-release of a new TV series.
Oh, and there's a 10th anniversary Lego Ideas set thing that they're getting people to vote on.
Oh, yeah, that came out today. Who would you guys vote for if you were to vote for one?
Flipping none of them. They're awful.
Yeah, I wouldn't vote for any of them either.
No?
They're all awful. For something that's supposed to be like 10th anniversary.
Very disappointing choices.
Give me something a bit more juicy to work with.
Yeah, with all the choices that they had to go with.
Yeah, I'm more excited over the new Legoland exclusive of the little theme park stuff.
Oh, the one with the
yeah.
a very, very public toilet.
I
Hey, Joe.
hope that Legoland in Japan get that in the next 10 days.
I hope you bring back
Multiple.
1, 2, 3, 4 copies of it.
Hi, Jody.
Hello, all.
Hello.
Hi,
Oh, yeah.
Jay.
We're just discussing what Bill has got to bring back for each of us.
Look, as long as he's got some goodies for me, then I'm happy. He can bring back whatever for everyone else.
I'm sweet.
Woohoo.
Because you'll be paying for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Japan hat.
that's all right. I'll just pay for it at the next Lego show that we're both at.
You're so funny.
I very nearly said it too. I actually had to think about what I was saying.
Fighting words.
I actually had to think what I was saying before I said it.
You special.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about that. I've proven that already tonight.
Tasha said she'd like to see Stitch.
Yeah, I'd probably lean towards Stitch as well.
This is at least cute and recognizable.
Yeah.
Didn't look like it would be too difficult to reverse engineer, though.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, there was nothing super special about it.
It's like you'd pretty much be just paying for a presentation box.
Yeah. I thought the space station looked okay. If they did an okay job of redesigning it, making it more stable, I'd see that having some potential. Seems that space stuff seems to have a bit of potential
Yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah, everyone seems to be putting the poo-poo on the new city space stuff.
It doesn't do anything for me. Never has.
Which just makes me want to go out and buy it now.
I think you're either city or your space. Why merge the two?
Yeah.
Would you like to see a large scale, like, creator expert lander?
Well, that'd be cool.
Or creator, some more creator expert NASA styled stuff in that scale would be good.
I quite like the idea that the space station was modular, so you can buy multiples and just keep adding to it.
Yeah.
I kind of like that idea. Oh, scary stuff happening this Friday, Jerry.
What?
Buying my first city modular set.
Oh my lord.
They're addictive.
Hey,
They're addictive. Once you start, you can't stop.
I
Yeah.
realised this. I've actually been giving Mel the big bad puppy dog eyes, and it's working. And she reckons if I can in any way, shape or form gain control of our idiot animals in this house, the cats, I'm allowed to set up a city in the back room in my house.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Nice.
Well, that's easy. You just keep the door shut.
No, that doesn't work in my house, dude. Trust me.
No, it's the thoroughfare for all the animals.
Yeah.
Dang. Well, then you need to make a tunnel from the entry point to the exit point.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, but that's one step closer than I ever have been before. So, and she's willing to come with me on Friday and pick which one we buy, so we can build it together on our Saturday stream.
Nice.
Do you know what ones are available there?
Parisian restaurant, the
He lives in a country town. They're all available.
pretty much it, yeah. Toy World has all of them on the shelf.
Really?
Detective's office, Parisian restaurant. I was only there this morning. No, yesterday. That's what I've forgotten.
They'd still have the brick bank, probably.
Yeah, Brickbank was the other one. We've still got Ferris wheel and the carousel and all that there too.
Yeah, a lot of toy worlds still have those, or got more stock in anyway.
Oh, and Assembly Square's another one that they've got on the shelf.
Yeah, they probably still have the diner as well.
I didn't see the diner.
Really?
Beauty is Shane said to me, the owner, he said, when you're ready, come in and let me know what one you want, and I'll give you a discount on it. So,
Seniors.
Yeah. Woo!
hey,
Seniors.
yeah, mate, seniors discount, exactly. Pension you can all go bite your asses.
Right, let's do it.
I'm getting there. It'll happen just after Gladstone, actually. I think it's a week and a half after Gladstone. What's the date of Gladstone?
5th of July or something.
Something,
6th or 7th.
No idea.
Early July.
Okay, so it's a couple of. My birthday's the end of July, so it'll be after Gladstone. So yeah, it's all happening. I can't wait. I'm quite looking forward to the Saturday stream and busting into whatever set we end up buying.
Nice.
If you're looking to collect more modulars, I would suggest going with the oldest one because that'll be the one that'll be hardest to get.
Yeah, get the Parisian if you can.
Which would be the Parisian, which is an exquisite build in itself anyway.
Yeah,
that's
that
I
was
was just going to ask for advice on that.
Yeah, it is a
the
great
first
build.
one that I ever got.
Me too, actually.
I never built it. I watched it be built.
I got to build a third of it.
Yeah, that was the best. It had 3 booklets, and you could just give a friend each one, and they all built it together.
I don't have to worry about that. I don't have any friends, but I do have a wife.
You shouldn't you be your best friend?
Sorry?
You be your best friend. That's all that you need.
That's my best friend.
Pretty sure that the Parisian is the only Lego model that my wife is actually part built as well, funnily enough.
Huh.
I remember doing it at the dining table. That was back in the early days of the lug and stuff too. It's it's an amazing build, actually.
Hmm.
Okay, so it's the Parisian restaurant we're getting.
Yeah.
So of course she can choose, but she's got to choose that one.
To be fair, either that or the detective's office would be both solid options.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Now she's like me. If she'll probably think along the same lines without me actually guiding her anyway, and come up with the idea of buy the oldest one so we don't have to post it up later.
Yeah.
She thinks like I do. So
It's looking retired now, isn't it?
sorry, what
Yeah,
was that? You're all muffled.
No, I think they re-released it.
Re-released the season.
Parisian.
Yeah, I think it's retired. So
It was retired, I think, and then they re-released it.
This is Bundaberg. Retired doesn't mean jack. You know what's still on the shelves at Big W? All the big elves sets.
God,
They're still on the shelves.
All of them.
Yeah, mate. You name it. I'll bet you it's there.
that's
All the
great.
dragons are there. Our Big W is like a time warp for Lego. It's all fucking up in Bundy.
Yeah, stop giving away all the secrets. Bill, everyone will come to Bundaberg and buy all your Lego.
Yeah.
I reckon.
I actually had people in the 501st ringing me, asking me to, sending me money and asking me to get the Death Star from Big W. Back when it was only the original Death Star. Before the new Death Star came, it was even a conversational point. People had me going to Big W to buy the Death Stars because I told them that they had 6 in the out in the back room, and I ended up selling 5 of them, and didn't make one brass print out of it. What an idiot am I? But yeah, Bundy's a bit of a goldmine for that. Even walking into Toy Wars, I told you guys the first time I went into Toy Wars before you guys came up here for the Bundaberg show. Like, you won't believe what's on the shelves. And I'm not talking 1 or 2 sets either, Dan. He's got them still in their brown packing boxes, right on top of his high shelf.
Wow.
So there's more than enough different stock of different sets there.
It's amazing because there's people even over here that are still really sorting after those the modulars, the Parisian, and particularly the detective's office now.
Wow. If I had the money, I'd probably get them and put them into the store. It'd be pointless because I wouldn't make anything on them anyway.
The Brick Bank seems to be the. Well, I know it's next to retire, but it seems to be the hard to find one in the US. I've noticed.
Oh, okay.
If you look at
I keep seeing people posting, "Oh, here's the fix for the Brick Bank." What's broken about the Brick Bank? Can someone explain that to me?
what's broken about it?
Yeah, I keep seeing things on Facebook. Here's the fix for the Brick Bank. Like, what fix? Is there some part that doesn't quite line up, or is there something aesthetically wrong, or?
Not that I'm aware
No,
of.
not that I know of either, unless I've missed something.
Well, there you go. You've missed something because I keep seeing this post coming up.
I think it's the roof. I think there's a misalignment in the roof.
Oh, okay. I thought it was something to do with the secret door.
Oh, yeah, the roof was a little bit fiddly to get on.
Yeah, it doesn't quite work.
For a blur now.
Oh, there you go. That's what it was. Must have been then.
I think it may not be.
I find you knew one little thing that no one else knew. Don't ruin it on me.
I built mine that long ago. I don't remember.
I built ours not that long ago, and I still don't remember.
It's a super popular set because I think it's the same as the shop one. You can add multiple stories to it, and it just looks better and better and better.
Yeah, it's one modular I'd love to get another 1 or 2 of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What one's that one?
The Brick Bank.
Brick Bank is
Okay.
lends
One of the
itself-
same. What's the shop? The Grand Emporium. It's another one. You can add multiple stories to it from the same model, and it looks better and better.
Yeah, it does.
Douglas says he thought it was an interior thing.
Yeah, something in the back of my head's telling me it's something to do with the door that opens up into the bank, the secret door or some bullshit. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
I just keep seeing this post coming up all the time on Facebook. It's a link to a YouTube channel. And it's the fix for the Brick Bank. It's like, okay. I'll mention that one day and see what the guys know about it.
Uh-huh.
So I mentioned it. No
We
one.
knew nothing.
We know nothing.
No,
We are
nothing.
failures.
Thank you, Schultz. I know nothing. I see nothing.
Heck.
No idea.
What in the 9 layers of hell? Hold on. See what?
Well, you've done a lot of building and not really achieved much.
Yeah, it's like this for a lot of these cars. Lots and lots of parts in and
It just disappears.
yeah.
That's better.
Warren D says, I've seen a fix for the open stairs on the ground floor.
All I know is there's a fix. I don't know what it's the fix for, but I know it's to do with the brick bank. That or I'm full of shit or just really confused, but I'm pretty sure I'm speaking the truth.
Bit of column A, bit of column B.
Pretty much.
Everyone knows every Lego set's not completely perfect, so people always find ways to improve it. So it probably is something that
There's a lot of times too you see people saying, "Oh, there's the fix for this set," and it's like, and then you get everyone saying the set doesn't need fixing. What's wrong with it?
Justin says the assembly square is his favorite so far, and the detective offers second place. Well, we've not built assembly square yet, so can't speak on that. Looks
No.
awesome though.
The only thing stopping me from doing assembly square is the price of it. It's like a
yeah.
Must admit, we did not pay full price for it.
I can get away with up to maybe $300 for a set with Mel, but I'm not going to push it for a $400 set. Not yet, anyway.
Assembly Square is still pretty new, so probably still got a little bit of time to save up for
See if Maya put it on sale again.
it. Yeah, my
I can't believe that oopsie stayed on for so long.
yeah.
What?
It's almost like the stores don't talk to each other.
What happened?
Oh, a while back, what was it, last year?
Yeah, it was quite a while ago.
Sometime last year, Maya fudged up and they put the discounted price of the Saturn V on Assembly Square.
So $400 set ended up selling for how much?
150.
150.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's when you got yours.
No.
No,
Oh,
We
no.
already
we already got
ours.
ours by then.
Oh, spewing.
We
No,
all
but that's when I went around to every Maya in southeast Queensland like a madman, but missed out at every single one.
Really? You
we
gotta
bought one for we bought one for Keelag for a raffle.
The dolphins are fast. You got to be quick.
Oh yeah.
You pretty much only got one or two at every store before the bandages cottoned on and hang on.
Took it off the floor.
Yeah, I think we might have made a mistake, boys.
Because it would have been like the first person who pointed out, they would have to technically honor that price. And then they would have pulled all the signage for it. So,
Yeah.
But clearly they didn't communicate nationwide because it didn't go down until like lunchtime.
Yeah, there was a lag in their communication.
Steve says, I got my Assembly Square half price a lug support thing. We had access to half price sets.
Nice.
Yeah, we don't get that anymore.
Nope.
Just a bit of a shame, but yeah.
All gone.
Do you guys get that in Australia still?
Not
No.
anymore.
No, they pulled that a while ago.
Yeah.
Sucks.
I'm sure you've ever created it and you keep putting parts together.
Mm.
Keep putting parts on, it still feels like the parts don't go away.
The parts disappear and you don't see any progress.
Or you see, and the pile of parts doesn't seem to disappear very quickly either.
Yeah. Crazy.
Hey, Dark Side,
Yo.
does this bring back memories?
Oh, well. Is that what you're breaking down? Is that what you've been breaking down, dude?
Supposed to be breaking it down, cleaning it, and then rebuilding it. For a friend.
You want to be a bloody good friend.
Well, he owns a toy world, so yes, he is.
Oh, well, that works, yeah.
It's a very good friend to have.
Haven't got round to it yet, but it's been sitting here for a while.
Can't like these things. Crunchy.
What the heck? Who's making noises?
Not me.
Is it Phil?
What? I'm not doing the thing.
Sounded like Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
You can hear my TV from the lounge room.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
It's been going the whole time.
Well, tell the cats to turn it down.
It's one thing they used to turn it down for. Fine, I'll go and turn it down.
Well, I don't hear it now.
Well, nothing's changed. Just that everyone stopped talking, probably.
Might have been an ad. You know the ads always seem to get really loud.
No, it's not an ad. It's on Foxtel. On the movie channel.
Or music. Do you find that in TV that the music is always really loud?
Yes.
Yep.
And then they start talking and you can't hear it anymore, so you turn it back up again.
Oh, welcome to the great Game of Thrones.
I know, right? No spoilers. I haven't seen it yet.
Everybody dies.
Speaking of which, how long do you reckon before Lego gets the license to Game of Thrones?
Nah, never.
They seem to license everything else.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine the backlash that would have with certain scenes from certain early episodes?
Oh, it's like the prequels of Star Wars. We don't talk about them.
Well, yep, but could you imagine? I reckon that's probably the only thing that would be holding Lego back, in all honesty.
Yeah, probably.
But that and the incest.
Yeah. Yeah. Those sorts of scenes would be, yeah.
Who's having incest now? What?
Surely that would have to be too much for Lego.
Star Wars and then incest. Not that my hearing's selective or anything, but
That's very selective hearing.
Selective hearing. Oh goodness.
Wowzers.
I think is it Firestar Toys that have got some exquisitely printed Game of Thrones character figures.
Yeah, they do lots of stuff,
Right.
guys.
Yeah, they do some great stuff.
Exquisitely printed and exquisitely priced as high can be.
Yeah, they are high, but you know, sometimes you have to pay a premium if that's the way you're inclined.
Well, I'm cheap, so
I wouldn't be able to build them up.
You
That would
think,
do them
are you?
justice.
What's your going rate, Phil?
Lego, basically.
Lego. You work for Lego. Okay.
I thought you said you were cheap.
Hi, you. It could be a play bag. It could be whatever you want to pay me. Dude, some of the things we do on streams for nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lego's not cheap.
Display.
A piece of Lego is actually a good deal. What was that, Bilza?
I said sometimes you display for nothing.
Yeah, sometimes.
One, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, should we get out of there?
Speaking of prequels, have you heard that they're going to do a Game of Thrones prequel?
Yeah,
Yippers.
They'd be crazy not to try and get more money out of it, wouldn't they?
It's like super mega, like early prequel. I think it's just to shut up all the people who are like, plot holes, where are our story endings?
I think it was Amazon doing a Lord of the Rings TV series.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
You know what they should do a prequel to? Baywatch. When I was a teenager, I would watch Baywatch for hours. I don't know why.
Running down the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just on permanent loop.
that's it. Never inspired me to run, though.
That can't be true. Do you not go out and do park runs every Saturday?
Oh, yeah, but that's now, 20 years later.
Well, there you go. That inspiration is it just took its time.
Yeah, it's a bit slow.
You're doing more than me, mate. That's awesome.
Yeah, but things still jiggle. And not in the Pamela Anderson way.
Well, they do, just a little bit lower down, right?
Oh, no.
Matt Shervington, eat your heart out.
Dan, Steve
Yeah.
asked, are they shooting the Lord of the Rings thing in New Zealand, Dan?
No, I don't know. I don't even think Weta has anything to do with the production, from what I understand from the story I read from Amazon. It's all US based production, apparently.
Oh, so
Well, that was in the early production stages. Whether they changed that, I guess, like, they can film it anywhere, but in my opinion, they'd be silly not to get Weta on board with doing the props and costumes and stuff, because at least they'd get really good continuity out of it. Anyway, who knows? Time will tell. Maybe they will bring it here. I doubt it, though.
I guess we'll find out.
Like Avatar, the Avatar sequel's being shot here at the moment in Wellington.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be interesting.
James Cameron bought property not far out of Wellington, actually. Been living over here for years.
Isn't Peter Jackson a Kiwi?
Yeah. In fact, James Cameron and Peter Jackson own pretty much half of a valley each, I think, from what I understand.
Wow.
over in the Wairarapa. Pretty sure their land sort of backs onto each other. And it was, from what I understand, it was Peter Jackson that convinced James Cameron to come and live here. And he did, up-sticksed his family and moved to New Zealand for most of the year anyway.
Probably when it gets too cold. It goes
Yeah.
Goes home
Yeah.
in the winter.
That was when they built a private jet hangar out at Wellington Airport. For those two.
Wow.
The joys of being rich and famous.
Yeah. Well, Peter Jackson has a massive collection of World War II memorabilia, World War I memorabilia, and he even has a collection of working artillery and tanks that he's had hand built from scratch,
Wow.
including those big World War I wedge tanks. Do you remember those? Looked like a big wedge. He had a bunch of them built, working, functional. Even had some B-52 bombers, the World War II versions built for a film, working. Crazy money.
Stephen said he might get more Aussies over there after the election.
Apparently, the immigration website suffered a bit
Yeah.
because of it.
Oh, it's funny.
Well, that happens every election.
Just bring your woolies, that's all. It's cold here.
Woolies.
Or your dooners. Make sure you bring your dooners.
Your dooners.
Dooners.
You can leave your chili bins at home, though, or your eskies. Do you call them chili bins or eskies?
Eskies.
Eskies.
God, next thing you're saying thongs are jandals.
Thong is something that you wear around your waist, covering your floss bits.
Is a thong something you wear, is it, Dan? I don't want to see that.
No, I don't want to see me in a thong either. There's not enough material in the world to make a thong for me, I'm afraid.
Although it'd look better than having a flip-flop hanging off your dick, wouldn't it?
You said deck, not.
I did say deck.
Sorry, you're not getting away with that one.
Better than the rubber tits.
With the cardboard box.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh, God.
Dear, oh dear.
I know, right?
Oh God. Borat.
Borat. Oh,
Dan Keeney.
Oh, no, it'd be a Dan Keeney.
oh,
Oh.
That-
Oh.
And now everyone's got
me nightmares.
that image in their head. Well done. Well done, Bilza.
Oh.
There's an
Even I'm got nightmares about that now. Thanks very much. Jeez.
image that's going to burn straight. Right?
My eyes. I can't bleach my inner eye.
What has been seen cannot be unseen.
I know, right? What has been imagined cannot be unimagined either.
Yeah, I can't imagine you in a mankini.
Probably easier if you stop talking about it.
Bill's like, stop
Just saying.
it.
Say it.
In my inner thoughts now. I can't get it out of my head.
I haven't had dinner yet.
About that tonight.
Ew.
Oh no, Douglas, no.
Uh-oh. Yeah. No.
What did
Steve says,
Douglas say?
"Haha, all right, my job is done here. Catch you later."
Bye.
Bye, Steve. Thanks, Steve.
Probably go.
Well, he's the one that came up with the Borat comment. We
Come
remember.
in, talk about Borat, leave again. Great.
Mm.
Oh, these fucking in those lights are so charming. See that? Yeah.
Right.
That's what you call nice art music.
So Dan, what is the last Game of Thrones episode you've seen?
Episode 5.
Episode 5
Of the current season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you just haven't seen the finale.
No, I haven't had a chance to actually watch it with the wife yet.
Oh man, mate, our kids didn't get fed till way late last night because we were watching.
Yeah, we had to watch this as soon as I got home from work because spoilers were everywhere.
Yeah, we were the same.
What do you think's gonna happen?
Wrong.
Yeah, pretty much. Wrong.
Whatever you think, wrong.
What? I wasn't surprised.
What do I think's going to happen?
Yeah.
I reckon that
No.
Shut up, you guys. Just let him speak.
I
Let
know,
him
man,
speak.
jeez.
I want to hear his theories.
Okay, I reckon that what's her name? The mother of dragons,
Yeah.
Danny.
Daenerys.
Daenerys. I reckon that. God, I'm such bad character names.
That's,
I reckon she gets killed. I reckon someone has to kill her because she wiped out the whole of King's Landing, right? So everyone realizes that she's actually just a tyrant, just like everybody else. So I reckon she gets whacked. And she's going to get whacked by someone we least expect it, which will probably be Jon Snow. Or Arya. Maybe Arya. Arya Stark kills her. I don't know.
yeah, and
Someone will kill her, I
what
reckon.
else do you reckon must happen?
Someone's got to kill the last dragon, otherwise that's going to go cray-cray. Who else is actually in line to be on the throne?
You're way off.
Bill,
I didn't say anything.
sorry, what was that, Dan?
Yeah, we're not
I'm just trying to think of who would actually be in line to be on the throne. It can't be as obvious as Jon Snow. That would be pathetic, in my opinion. It'd be cool if someone like Arya Stark got to be the queen, or Bran, or even better, Tyrion.
Because he's now the tallest Lannister.
He's now the only Lannister.
Exactly, because the others got squished, right?
Yeah, they got pancaked.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine if he got to be the king of King's Landing. That would be hilarious. But I don't know. What other rando character could literally steal? You know what? Grey Worm. Imagine Grey Worm is the king. That would be funny.
Oh.
Or did he get killed? Did he get killed?
Can't remember.
No, he wasn't killed in the way.
He wasn't, was he?
Well, hopefully you watch the episode before Friday and we'll chat about how well you or how not well you've done.
Okay. All right.
There's your must do before Friday.
Yeah, well, I think the next opportunity for both of us to watch it will probably be Thursday. It's got to be somewhere in that circle, I imagine. I can't think of anybody else that could take it over. But who knows?
Vicky3CS says Emmett will be on throne.
Could you imagine that?
Emmett.
Yeah, maybe the White King wasn't actually killed, and he comes back and he takes over.
Vicky says I haven't seen a single episode. Nice hypothesizing. Well, seeing as we're talking about Game of Thrones, what were your thoughts on how easy the Night King was hatched, matched, and dispatched, sort of thing? Well,
Yeah, I thought it was a bit too easy and quick.
Come on, it'd been 8 years of
yeah.
getting there. Like, I don't know. I wasn't fussed for it.
And I had told how easily Valerian Steel kills
Mm.
the lieutenants and stuff like that.
And I can see plausibly why it happened the way it happened, because, like, if he saw it coming, he can, basically make his army of the dead defend him. But, his defenses were down because he was going after Bran.
Yeah, he took his eye off the off all of everything going on around him.
And got killed by not a girl.
I thought it was going to go down a big duel between Jon and the Night King.
Yeah,
It was going to take up a good quarter of the episode or something like that.
I think a lot of people are disappointed because Jon wasn't the hero in that moment.
Yeah.
He was like the opposite of the hero in that moment.
Yeah.
And this is why I think Arya Stark is in line for the throne, because her character development has been consistent every single season.
But don't forget her sister's older than her.
Yeah, but someone will kill her off. Simple as that. Maybe Arya even kills her off. Who knows?
Either Ginger Minja.
Samson.
And
Ninja. Mickey says, have you guys seen the ideas set vote for the anniversary celebrations? Which one do you think will get the most votes? Which one do you think you want to see as a set? None of the above.
yeah, I'm not a fan of any, but hopefully it'll be stitched, but I won't be voting.
Yeah, none of them really inspire me. But, I'm grateful for. Thanks, Lego. One less thing for me to buy. Yes.
Yeah, so more for the other stuff.
So just remember that, and in 6 months' time, when you're sitting here building it on a Tuesday night.
Yeah, I know. You'll throw that in my face. Thanks, Dan.
No, I didn't say that. I just said just remember.
Yeah, you'll throw it in my face. Thanks, Dan. I'm saying thanks in advance.
They might actually make it good once it's redesigned.
Wish you?
Sorry, this cold's killed blooming pain in the butt.
Yeah, don't get proper sick.
You're snoozing way too hard if that's the case.
What? I missed it.
Sorry.
An Aussie joke.
Just my 3-second gem for the night.
That was gold.
I half missed it.
He's sneezing too hard if it's a pain in the butt.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's so cool.
You're a special snowflake.
Oh, dear. No, Douglas, the latest lot of Lego Ideas sets has not been announced yet.
My vote for them is none as well, by the way.
You're triggering your microphone, Dan. Like boom, boom.
Is that what that noise is?
Yeah.
Dan's microphone.
Oh, God.
Okay. Let me turn the gain down on it.
Yeah, I've heard you say that before and then seen no difference.
Right, I've turned the gain down now. Right down. It's now like -30. No, it's even worse. It's -40 now.
-40.
What?
No, still doing it.
What?
Keep pulling stuff apart like you were. Okay, there's no reverb now, or are you just not doing anything?
No, I'm not doing anything. I'm dropping very little parts into my parts container.
No, it sounded like you were using the brick separator to pull plates apart. Yeah, there. Just did it then.
Yeah, I am yanking parts off. I'm pulling this set down. The UFO Star Wars thing.
Oh, we have a sighting of Aussie Creator. Hello, Henry.
Blast from the past.
Oh, he's around occasionally.
Occasionally.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go into my warm bed. So see you guys all later.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 Say hi to your husband for
I'll
me.
see you later.
That's a promise.
I wonder if I need to isolate it off the disk, Dark Side, because it sounds like it's vibrated. It's catching the vibrations through the disk.
Yeah, that's what it is. We just don't normally mention it on your stream because that's your stream. We're just being nice to you.
Okay. All
But
right. Well,
over here on Cherie's stream, for God's sake.
you should mention it. I'll have a look at it tomorrow and see if I can isolate it.
Could just be me. Maybe I'm the only one hearing it. I don't know.
Oh, I keep hearing the boom.
Okay, good. It's not just me then.
I can hear it.
Well, you know it's bad if I can hear it because I'm like half deaf. Ask him.
He's definitely deaf.
Yeah, I have no idea what y'all are on about.
I think Sean needs his hearing checked. Getting old, Bill.
I know. I know.
Oh, I thought you said Phil.
So did I, actually.
Bill, Bill.
Oh, in that case, yeah. Bill's getting old. Yeah.
Yeah, Bill is getting old. Phil is old.
Hey. Yeah, that's true.
By his own admission.
Yep.
Yep. Uh-huh.
I'm still the spring chicken.
Yeah.
Put in the Coles car park the other day. They've just redone all their parking spots, and now you know how you got disabled parking spots. You got
Old people parking spots.
baby with a pram parking spots. Yeah, now you got seniors parking spot. They rebranded my favourite parking spot into a senior spot. And Mel goes, no. And I thought I was about to hit someone. And I slammed the anchors on. She goes, look. Pointed to the ground. She goes, you can't park there yet. It's like,
Oh my God, yeah.
No.
Crap out of me. Then she does that for me.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, she's nasty. She puts it on for all you guys, and you all think she's the sweetest thing. She's not. She's
Oh, she gives as good as she gets.
oh hell yeah. She has to. If she didn't give as good as I give her, then she'd have no hope.
You've had a good feature then.
Yes. Where are we? Henry says, how are you all today?
What with me is good.
I've got a cold.
And no, we're not up to stripes yet, Douglas.
I put the first of them are on. They're in this bag.
That was a funny movie from the 80s, that was.
Oh, stripes. Yeah, that was a good movie.
Oh, can I say, please don't tell me I was the only person that ever watched it. Bill
Yeah.
was the only one who ever liked it, but
Henry says, remember when I talked about Lego Stranger Things ages ago? Well, yeah, it's a thing now. We know.
Usually overpriced.
Massively overpriced.
looked pretty cool. I was watching someone build it on a stream the other day, and it actually comes with two completely separate instruction manuals, so you and your partner or whoever can sit down and build half of it each and then put it together.
Cool.
So yeah, it is actually two actual complete sets.
Yeah, I thought that.
And you can display it each house individually.
Line them up, you might get one back straight.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. We're sitting there doing this.
Yes, it's still a $400 set.
Mm.
You should see the Americans walk when you tell them the price in Australian dollars. They go, "What? That doesn't even make sense." It's like, yeah, mate. Welcome to our world.
That's Australia tax for you.
Sounds still with the Australia tax.
Yes, I shan't be buying it.
I'd love to because Mel's into Stranger Things TV show, but yeah, $400.
I love the show, but I wouldn't pay that for it.
Yeah, I'd buy it for her, but it wouldn't go with anything. It's its own thing.
It's a display piece.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well and truly.
Like big games set and stuff. It's just a display piece. There's not much you can do with it.
No.
I thought the ad for it was very clever, though.
Yeah.
Marketing.
They did a very good job on that. Giving it that whole 85. Oh, yeah, that's so cool. Can't be bothered changing this to right-hand drive.
I've never seen the show. Don't think I'll bother with the set either, to be honest with you.
No, I've never seen the show either. Mel loves it.
I've never really seen the show either.
That's the same thing with Cloud City, though. I can't justify $500 on Cloud City either. I think I still scare people when I tell them that I don't own a Millennium Falcon because I can't afford it, and I got nowhere to put it if I could afford it. But you're a Star Wars person, you know.
I don't know what a Cloud City is.
Star Wars set, the one that came out.
Cloud City.
Yeah, that's what I said. Cloud City.
Yeah.
I know it's something Star Wars, and I know it has some rare minifig or something in it, but that's all I know. Like, I don't actually know what the reference to Cloud City is.
In Star Wars, that's all you need to know.
Cloud City was where Han was frozen in carbonite.
I thought that was in Jabba's house.
No, that's where he was unfrozen.
That's where he ended up, yeah.
Ah.
But when he was initially put into the carbonite, was at Cloud City.
Even though I know damn well that you're actually not being listened to, please tell me I don't keep waffling about Star Wars and you guys just ignore me like that.
You don't keep waffling about Star Wars that I don't care about. She says that she doesn't even make eye contact with you.
It's all right.
It's okay. You can talk about Star Wars as much as you like. It's fine. I don't mind. Somebody clearly must like Star Wars somewhere. I gotta have a Star Wars.
I dare guess it's a shit ton of people in lots of places, but yeah, where you coming from?
I need to have somebody who knows stuff about Star Wars.
I know stuff all about anything else, so I should at least know about Star Wars, I guess.
Good for something.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed to do that on streams.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I actually got nowhere to go from there.
Yep.
That was a good one. Yeah, it was its own ending.
Boom, boom.
Usually there's some grey space, there's somewhere to go from, but not that time.
Mickey says he was at the Lego store at Dreamworld on the weekend. It was nuts. Reckon Lego Masters shows must have had an effect. Guys behind the counter couldn't believe the sets walking out the door on Sunday. Yeah. I do agree.
Sales have gone up everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Through the roof. They saw 7 modular garages walk out with 7 separate people in a couple of hours. They were filling shelves with other sets to cover the gaps.
Wow.
Modular garage is a great build.
Yeah, it's on our to-do list. Sadly, in the
I'm
past.
hoping it'll be around for a while longer yet.
Yeah, this year's set, so it'll be around for a bit.
So the Parisian restaurant, I've got to remember because I've got a terrible memory.
That's right. We've got a special car park soon.
Sorry?
I said you'll get a special car park at Coles soon.
It's not that far ahead of you lot, so just be careful.
What do you mean you're not far ahead? You're plenty ahead.
I still have a 3 in my age.
Oh my God. Shut up.
That's all right. For some
I have a 3 in my age. Well, 3 of them.
I make him feel older than he is. So figure that one out.
I have a 3 in my age. I've got 3 of them that makes up the 9 after the 4.
Okay. I still have a 3 at the start of my age.
You can shut up now.
He was born in 1982. He's a baby.
I was doing things to people in 1982.
Oh my God.
I said people. I could have just said one person's name, and I thought, no, I won't do that.
And he got out of prison this year.
Oh, is that why you're a stay-at-home dad? It wasn't really stay-at-home. It was more like a home D dad.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
You've all seen Melanie. You've all heard Melanie. There's no way she's a guy. Or ever was, or ever will be.
Mm-hmm.
There's maybe 2 of these. Oh, there's only one.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Quietly, will you?
I'm trying.
He's going down.
The ship is sinking. Hey, Darkside, you should go and check out Martin's Facebook page. He's actually doing the car that you're building, ABB, as a convertible.
Oh, nice.
Pretty cool.
What a convertible is.
I know. But Tasso said earlier that he was doing it as a soft top.
Soft top.
Mm.
You can get hard top convertibles.
Well, I just said soft top. And he's like,
He's actually doing one with a.
I mean,
Oh, really?
I agree.
Now I need 3.
And then pull a hard shell off the top.
Well, you have to make a custom cloth for that. That's cool. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Mm.
Everyone's busy building.
Yeah, I'm concentrating on the door.
I'm gonna go get cross with the child in the other room.
Yeah, this too.
Sneak out.
Poor boy probably thinks he's being ever so smart by keeping quiet. Like, damn it,
Well,
Mum.
he did get all really quiet. We're getting close to his bedtime.
Not close, it's past.
Close. And this is why he prefers that Dad stay at home. Dad has no sense of time.
No.
I'm usually the one that gets grumpy at him because he's going, oi, bedtime.
Oh, it must have just been my house then. No sense of time. Be like, oh, give him another 10 minutes. It's like, they should have been in bed an hour ago. Oh, shit, really? Okay. Are they staying quiet? Just leave them alone. They'll fall asleep when their body tells them to fall asleep.
Oh, far out.
Wow, these doors are complicated to build.
Yeah, they are.
The double hinge that's on the inside of this sort of threw me off a little bit.
Yep.
Sort of built it all backwards. I had to pull it apart and put it all. Realized that I had built it the right way around.
Yeah, I'm currently backtracking on the Aston Martin because I stuffed up the front end.
Oh dear.
I stuffed up that Aston Martin build too. I was building it on stream and I stuffed something up so bad I couldn't figure it out and I had to do it off stream.
Yeah, I'm backtracking at the moment. I just can't quite get the headlight guns working properly.
Yeah, it's actually quite complicated. There's a lot of complicated stuff inside to get those action features. So it's actually really clever. It is a very clever build.
Definitely spent a lot of time doing all the gadgets in it. But being a Bond car, they had to. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a Bond car.
Well,
True that. And they did it so well.
Mm. Not too sure where mine's sitting at the moment.
All right, I just need to duck out for a second. I'll be back in a minute.
Okie doke. I don't see where my Aston's gotten to. I see the Mini, the Bus, the Bug, the Caterham. I don't know where my Aston's gotten to. Oh, it might be in the other room.
woohoo!
Yeah, I think I found my headlight guns are really hard to get the action working smoothly on that too.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to run quite as nice and smooth as you hope it does. Maybe it just needs more being played with.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I'm gonna wait till I get both doors built and then put on all the stripy bits so I can try and get them lined up. But so far they look pretty well printed.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. Mine weren't as bad as everything I'd read about. I was kind of dreading it. And
Oh, I've seen some pictures of them, and some of them are it goes
yeah,
like really
Shocking.
yeah.
I think it might be a case though of like, you know, they were pretty quick to action it after it was brought to their attention.
Like I'm lining up some of these now, and I think I'm the same as you. They're pretty close in alignment.
Yeah.
And maybe Lego heard it all and got on top of it.
But you'll see when you get to the end why I've said, oh, damn it, now you need another one. And now that I've heard that there's a convertible version someone's attempting, I'm like, oh, damn it, I need a third one. Don't tell Jody.
She doesn't watch these back.
Nah.
And thankfully she's gone to bed so she can't hear you.
They always hear.
Hearing like fucking bats, like dogs. They can hear you. Don't you worry.
Yeah, I think I've worked out, and mine are pretty much in a line. Doesn't look like they're very well centered, like left to right, but up and down they seem pretty in a line. Left to right, some of them are more printed towards left or towards the right. But other than that, they're pretty good.
Not too bad.
Mm.
That's what I thought.
So maybe Lego did get in.
Yeah, maybe we were lucky you didn't jump at buying it early.
Yeah.
And I much prefer that it's printed anyway over stickers, so I'll go with it.
Oh yeah. I was planning on lining them up like I did here to try and get them as, even if they did go all wonky, maybe try and have it sort of slope up nice and as even as I could.
Yep.
But I just randomly put all these together and they're almost perfectly in line. So I'm happy about that. It's another win from Lego that they managed to get on top of a quality control issue really quickly.
Mm.
Yeah, that's pretty darn close. There's one of my doors. And all the lines are pretty much spot on.
That's not bad.
Mm. So yeah, I have a feeling Lego did get on top of that issue. So that's good. Yeah, sometimes it pays to wait a little bit before you get stuff.
It'd be nice if they overprinted the edges, though.
Yeah.
Well, the only issue I can see is the left to right alignment. The up and down seems pretty much spot on. And because the print nearly takes the entire width, it's very...
Yeah.
You have to be really noticing it to notice the left to right issue. But overall, happy days.
Lucky Dan's not loud, hey?
Trying to be quiet too.
Dan, you have a super sensitive microphone, Dan. You could do ASMR with that, Dan.
I reckon I can guess what you were eating just then, Dan.
What was I eating?
I have no idea. I was just being a douche.
Your microphone's so sensitive he could tell you what you ate for breakfast.
Yesterday. That's one damn good microphone.
Boom, boom.
What about if I turn it down there? What does that do?
Sorry, what?
Does that make any difference?
Not really, no.
No. Must be like the birds at your place. I can always hear the birds at your place as well.
Yeah.
That's because Phil lives in the middle of nowhere.
Imagine if I had birds like that here.
One
That
bird.
would sound like they were sitting on my shoulder.
It's not the middle of nowhere. It's smack bang nowhere.
Yeah,
It's not the middle of.
It is the nowhere.
it is the nowhere. At least you don't live in a hole.
That's what I live in Bundaberg. We just finished talking about this.
It's too flat to be a hole.
Yeah. The whole place is a hole.
The what? The whole place is a hole.
That's what she said.
Feels like I've been hanging out to use that button all night, but that's funny. What?
The couch squeaks.
I don't think so.
That's what she said. Bill. Jeez.
Sorry.
It's actually my pillows.
Probably is your pillows. They're very squeaky pillows.
Squeaky pillows. Yeah, it's not the couch.
If your pillows are squeaking, you should probably wash them. Right, finally.
I like keep hearing his cough, cough, cough upstairs.
Yeah. The child's got a fan going full bull on his face.
Are we there yet? It's not looking like much of a car yet.
Probably won't until like the last bag where you start putting all the body panels and stuff on or something.
It has a door.
Hmm?
Building the
Oh,
other
there you go.
Just doesn't look like much of a car yet. And it's got seats and a steering wheel and a shifter.
Oh, I'm at the halfway point. I'm on to bags 3.
The halfway point, and it doesn't look like much.
Half a car.
That is not half a car.
It is so. Half a car.
Brother from another brick says the best American has turned up. And then he retracted his message. Love you, B5. The best American is here. Lol. What was wrong with your first version?
Yeah, early typed biggest.
Maybe he didn't check if there was any other Americans before he said that.
I think he's just about the only American that turns up on Tuesday. Because we are early. Scared that Butt Chop might find out. That's what Douglas reckons. Well, I typed show instead of shown. Okay. Henry says, I've got to say thanks to Brother from Another Brick for the Stranger Things rumors and hype, which were true. Yes. Sometimes the rumors is true. Sometimes the rumors is rumors.
Yeah, the door.
Still not looking like much of a car yet. Looks cool, but not much of a car.
Give it time.
Give
Okay,
it
that's what it's
time.
up to. For the bottom half are 2 doors. There's definitely the last couple bags that make it just go poof
Yep.
there.
Yes, we'll go from no car to. Oh, where'd that car come from?
Pretty much.
No. The door's open. Oh. I forgot that you had that.
I haven't. It vibrates on my wrist all the time.
Hey, Bill,
Hey, yeah.
you notice something on his wrist?
Oh, it's a gear.
Got the Samsung Galaxy Watch.
Nice.
Yeah. He was like, we're paying money for data. We might as well go and see if I can get something for that amount of money and still get the data. So he got more data in a watch.
Nice. That'd make driving easier if it's anything. I don't know Samsung, but if it's anything like Apple, when I put directions in my map, my watch vibrates once for left and twice for right or something like that, and it's awesome for GPS.
Yeah, I haven't tested that yet.
Yeah, do it, because if it's anything like Apple, do it, and I imagine it will be because whoever copied one of them copied the other, so I'm sure it'll be similar features. But it's really, really good because you don't have to look at anything. You just feel the vibrations on your wrist as to where you're going.
Yeah. He likes the part where it tells him, you've done this many steps, you've been sitting too long, get moving.
One tells me, you've been inactive too long, you need to stand up and do a torso twist or something.
Yep.
Bossy
Time.
watch.
Bossy.
Or don't forget to breathe.
I haven't had that one yet.
Yeah, time to breathe.
Breathe. Don't forget to continue breathing.
I think the breathing is about stress relief.
They tell you when you're dying too, so that's handy.
Yeah, mine's got the whole heart rate monitor.
Yeah.
Oh, Bixby, no. Bixby is not getting access to my microphone.
Who?
Bixby.
Samsung's
Siri.
assistant.
Oh.
Yeah, no one likes Bixby.
A vibrating watch, that's not going to get used inappropriately. And phones haven't?
I remember a certain Nokia getting used quite a bit for that.
Oh, what?
What? He's not talking about personal.
Expand on the story at all?
No.
Actually, never heard of that.
I was way, way, way back.
It's not a personal story, it's a
No.
general story.
Like,
Jump on that real quick there, Sheree. I didn't mean that the way it sounded either.
Keep redialing yourself, is it?
Oh my goodness. You see what I have to put up with?
yes.
Redial.
And, like,
Redial.
they're like not even behaving themselves more because you're here.
Redial.
If anything, the worse.
Are you having connection problems? No, not at all. Redial.
Buzz.
One touch redial.
Voice command redial. That's
Oh, dear. Oh, gosh.
Redial.
Ambulance paramedics have some crazy stories. I'm sure they do.
We've got one on the stream with us.
Former.
6-1, half does the other. Stories are still crazy.
For the night, then. You're halfway mark.
If you want to.
Yeah, probably. That's nearly 10 o'clock at night. We're at the halfway mark. I think we'll call it a night shortly.
I've never.
Careful.
I think I've never. I've certainly seen X-rays and other imagery of things that have been put into places where they shouldn't have been.
Out.
But in all of my years of paramedicine, I never saw anything firsthand that was intentionally put
Yeah.
somewhere where it shouldn't have. The worst thing that I've ever seen is that would come close to that was some young guys were doing parkour on a building site, and one of them jumped from one wall to another and missed and landed on some rebar that was exposed. And let's just say that it went in his butt cheek and came out his shoulder.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. We had to get the fire service to come and cut it off at the base, and that's how we transported him to hospital laying on his face, basically.
Goodness
It was sort of like just in here, up the back, and came out here on his shoulder.
Hey, lucky you didn't take out any vital organs.
Yeah, very lucky. Very lucky. Yeah.
If we got on the wrong side, it would have gone straight through his heart.
Look, you know, a few inches, an inch in any direction, and it would have been so much more worse.
Aye.
Clearly,
Anyway, to get off the topic that we've found ourselves shoved into, Henry asked, what did you guys think of Lego Masters in general? I know you probably have already touched on it. I think it's great.
The show was good.
Show was good.
I thought it was good too. It brought a lot of attention to Lego. It's brought a lot of AFOLs out of the dark ages, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's been good for the hobby in general. I think the show wasn't too OTT with reality BS.
No.
It was. I think you're going to see season 2 bigger and better.
Yeah, I hope so too. I hope they expand on it and
I
even
wish,
make it a bit of a longer run too.
yeah, I wish it'd been 1 week longer. 1 week longer would have been nice.
Yeah.
Just come to New Zealand. It'll take you 8 weeks to get through it. 9, in fact.
9 weeks.
You're only going to get one a week.
Yeah, episode 4 tomorrow.
Oh my God. You poor thing.
Yeah, it's all good. I know what happens.
Yeah, unfortunately.
People build Lego.
People
Yeah.
build and somebody wins.
Yeah.
All right. Well, on that note, we should wrap it up. Do you want to show the people where we're up to? So we're halfway.
Literally
And-
half a car.
It's not half a car.
It is.
Kind of looks like a car once it's been in a crusher.
It's been very convertibilized.
I have half a car too.
You have half a car.
Yep.
Nice. Okay. Do we think they'll do a Lego Masters Kids? That'd be cool.
Yeah, I think that'd be.
Because the one thing that I didn't like about the UK one is the fact that they had kid teams pitted against adults.
Yeah.
As good as kids can be, it's not a level playing field. Not at all.
Yeah. I reckon, yeah, junior Lego Masters, and it's more of a mentoring type, skills development show.
Henry, they upped the age limit. It was 12 last year, and I think they've changed it to 15 or 16. Which I think is reasonable.
If we're calling it, I'm going to put
Yeah.
it all away because this is my last set that I've got to build on Tuesday nights. So I'm
Yeah.
going to put it away and save it and finish it next Tuesday.
Okay. All right. On that note, I'll say thank you to everyone who's joined us in the live chat. You guys certainly make it lively.
Mm.
Thanks for the company. It is lovely. This is our together time, our together with friends time, and building stuff. Even though I don't build very much stuff, he does most of the building. But it gets stuff done, and we enjoy a bit of together time.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you to Darkside Bricks for joining me as always.
Bye bye.
I'm going to say thank you to Dan the Man from New Zealand for coming along.
Bye. Thanks for having me.
And thanks to Bilza, as always, for joining in.
Bye, everybody. I won't.
And Jody, he was here earlier, of course. Can't forget Jody.
Yeah, Jody was here earlier. I won't be here next Tuesday because I'll be away. So happy building for next Tuesday.
Yeah.
I will do my best to join from Japan the Tuesday after that if I can.
Nice. You'll be able to tell us all about it.
Will do.
He'll be speaking Japanese fluently by then.
All right, on that note, good night, everybody. We'll see you. I'll see you on Friday.
Bye.
Bye. all.
Bye.